How's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about Ubisoft's game coming out in spring of 2014, Watch Dogs. I actually cannot wait for this game. I was really excited to see it come out in the fall of 2013. Unfortunately, it did get pushed back to 2014, but we saw what happened when Rockstar pushed Grand Theft Auto 5 back about 6 months. They were really able to work out some of the little things, and it really improved the overall feel and quality of the game. So Ubisoft is one of those very reputable companies. They've been making really famous games like Assassin's Creed, Tom Clancy, and more recently the Far Cry games. So they've had a lot of success in the video game industry, and I suspect that Watch Dogs is going to be one of those series that we see for the next 4 to 5 years, similar to like a Far Cry and Assassin's Creed. Alright, so in this video I want to talk about three things. I want to talk about the Chicago style setting that we're going to be seeing. Obviously GTA really focuses on Los Angeles and then going back to New York, Miami, England. Those three environments, or those 3 or 4 environments right there. I want to talk about Chicago being the main setting for this game, Watch Dogs. I also want to talk about some of the cars and vehicles in this game, how I suspect they're going to work, if they're going to be a major function of the game, because I know in a game like Far Cry there definitely wasn't a huge emphasis on a ton of vehicles. It was just grab a vehicle, get to this point from point A to point B. And I also want to talk about the police and the cops in this game, as I know they're going to be a vital part of this game as well. So anyways, let's get started. Alright, so let's start with the environment, the city of Chicago. This is going to be really cool. This is the first game I've played like this that has its environment set in Chicago. I can't really think of another game right now that does have a major city set in Chicago. Most of the Grand Theft Auto games are set in fictional Los Angeles, New York, Miami, or London. So it's really cool that Ubisoft is exploring this world of Chicago. Chicago is a great city. I believe it once had the tallest building in the world at the Sears Tower or the Willis Tower. There's some great suburbs, there's some great rural areas, and obviously downtown Chicago is going to provide an awesome experience for our world in Watch Dogs. This game I've been waiting for such a long time. The hype has been there for a few years. Back in 2012, when I was at E3, I was actually able to talk to some of the Ubisoft devs, and they say that they were like really amped about this because they make their yearly releases of Assassin's Creed, and now Far Cry they're doing a little bit more often, but they were really pumped about the setting of Chicago. They said this is groundbreaking, what they're able to do on the next generation of consoles, and how great the city is going to look, and how awesome the atmosphere is going to feel. So I'm really excited. Like I said, the city of Chicago has some awesome landmarks, has some awesome places to go, and I really can't wait to check it out. Alright, so let's move on to the vehicles and the cars that are supposed to be in this game. Now, we don't know a whole lot about the cars and the vehicles, the specific models, or how in great of detail they're going to go in, but basing off of Ubisoft's previous games, which was Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, there wasn't a whole lot of emphasis on vehicles, and I say vehicles rather than cars because obviously in the Assassin's Creed series, there weren't motor vehicles that you could take. Now, in Far Cry 3, the most recent installment of the series, there were other vehicles and boats that you could take in the game, but there wasn't a huge emphasis on brand and certain modifications. In fact, in Far Cry 3, you couldn't do any modifications to the vehicles that you were able to locate. So there wasn't a huge emphasis on vehicle and vehicle customization. I hope that is a thing in Watch Dogs. I really do. I really hope there is a garage system, and if you're able to save vehicles and customize them and make them your own, because for me personally, that was a big part of Grand Theft Auto and the Grand Theft Auto series. I know that that's a whole different game, and I keep referring to it a lot, but I do think if it's, you know, a successful model is being able to customize these cars and really keep them for yourself, because that was kind of the problem I had with Far Cry 3. I didn't really get a connection with any vehicle. There was no need for me to keep up with it or earn money, because in Grand Theft Auto 5, the reason I earn a lot of my money is so I can customize these cars and keep them in a really nice garage. So that's how I feel. Hopefully the the cars also change. They have like a dynamic feel, meaning you'll see different cars in the city of Chicago, and you might see different cars in the rural and suburb areas of Chicago. These are just my thoughts. Please leave a comment down below. I want to hear from you guys what you think on that aspect. Alright, and finally, I want to talk about the police in this game. There isn't a whole lot we get to see of the police and how they're going to act as far as the enemies go. I know that there's probably going to be, in Ubisoft style, some way where you're able to distract the police, or they're able to be diverted in one way. In the Assassin's Creed series, you can hire these ladies off the streets, and you can ask them to go distract the guards. I'm wondering if there's going to be the same Ubisoft style like that, where you can distract the guards, maybe with a phone call, or distract the police by, committing a false crime crime by setting off a bank alarm in an area farther away so you get more cop attention to go there. These are just some ideas I'm throwing around. I also wonder how lethal the police are going to be, because I know in Grand Theft Auto 5, the police seem like Terminators, and you can be really heavily armed in Grand Theft Auto 5, and the police can still do a number of damage on you. So I wonder if it's going to be more of like a real-life environment where the police will chase you on foot, or there'll actually be real-life pursuits, or if they'll be a little bit more fiction-like, a little bit more cartoony, where they just, shoot to kill on first sight if you bump them with your vehicle. So there's a lot of questions that are probably going to be answered in the footage we see from now until release day, but I'm very excited about this game. I can't wait to do more content and cover this game a lot more as we come up to release date. So anyways, guys, if you do like this video or found the information helpful, I would encourage you guys to leave a like on the video, push that thumbs up button, and leave me a comment down below. What is your favorite thing you're looking forward to in Watch Dogs? Is it the environment, the weapons, the character, the story? Leave me a comment down below. I'm really excited to hear from you guys, and of course subscribe if you want to see more content like this, because I upload daily gaming videos on my channel. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.